Welcome back once again. Today we want to look at algebra, and I've taken some 4 questions from past questions in the GRE test, and so we will look at the answers and the solutions they were looking for. The first question says to simplify 2 in the bracket x plus 3y bracket close minus 3 multiplying by 3 4x minus 2. This, they are asking us to simplify it. They are not trying to find the value of x nor y. Simplification means just expand the bracket and make sure that all the like terms are simplified to its lowest form. And so let's dive into it and see what they are expecting us to do. So we have the first question. 2 multiplying this minus 3 multiplying 4x minus 2. So you expand this bracket. So the 2 here is multiplying by whatever is inside the bracket. The 3 here is multiplying by whatever is inside the bracket. So we do that. So this is equal to 2 times x will give me 2x, and 2 times 3y will give me 6y. Okay? Now negative 3 times 4 will give me negative 12x, and negative 3 times negative 2 will give me positive 6. Now note, if you make a mistake with the sign, you are going to get this whole thing wrong. So the negative multiplying negative will give me positive. The product of negative is positive. The product of 2 negative is positive. Okay? And this can further be simplified. We have x here and then x here. So they are like terms. I put them together. So I have 2x minus 12x, then positive 6y plus 6. Now note that here they haven't given us any equal sign that you are saying that is crossing the equal sign. This equal sign is kept here because we are saying that what we are doing here, this thing is equal to this thing, and this whole one is equal to whatever we are going to do next. Okay, so that is the meaning of the equal sign kept here. But the sign is not crossing the equal sign, so therefore this negative is still going to maintain negative. And this is finally equal to 2x minus 12x will give me minus 10x plus y is alone, so I still have my 6y plus 6. Okay, so this is what they are looking for. But in objective sake, they could go further to simplify this by factorizing a common factor out. So if we leave it like this, you'll be marked correct. But they can go ahead and further do it. So the common factor among all these is 2. So I can pick 2 out, and I have negative 5x plus 3y plus 3. And that will end my solution. Now the next question says that factorize completely 3x squared minus 27. So factorize it completely. Okay, so you first look 3 and 27. If there are common factor among them, you have to factor that out. So you realize that 3 can divide 27, so therefore I can factorize it out. Now I have x squared minus 9, such that when I pick 3 times x squared, I'll get 3x squared. When I pick 3 times negative 9, I'll get negative 27. So we have not done anything yet, so this is still equal to this. And we can go further. We can see in the bracket that this 9 can be rewritten as 3 squared. So 3 squared, that's 3 times 3 will give me 9. Now, what comes to your mind is that this is 2 perfect square, perfect of 2 squares. So I can continue by breaking this down. So if this one were to be positive here, we will not be suffering. We just leave it like here. But once it's negative, that's telling us that it is perfect of 2 squares. So I can have this, and I have the negative side also. Okay, such that when I multiply this, I have this. When I multiply 3 times x, I have positive, and 3 times x times negative 3 also give me negative 3. And that one is going away. Then 3 times 3 give me this value over here. Okay, and this is the answer that we are looking for. Please, you can pause the video and look at it. If you don't understand anything, you put in the comment section and I'll be glad to attend to you. Right? Now the third one. The third one says that we solve the equation 2x squared plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation and you can easily pick your calculator to solve it. But here's the case: in the theory, you need to show your working. Okay, so this, you need to find factors that when you add them, you get negative 6. When you add them, you get x, but when you multiply it, you get negative 6. How do we get a negative 6? We pick 2 times the negative 3 to have the negative 6. And so looking at it, when you list the multiples of factors of 6, so we have 2 times 3, 1 times 6. Any other? No. So when I pick negative 2 plus 3, I'll get x, but when I multiply it, I'll get negative 6. So it means that these are the factors I'm going to use. Now, when you use the calculator, you easily get these factors, and you can come and use that to just solve your solution. So yeah, I might have 2x squared minus 2x, I'm taking this, plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. Again, when this is 1, you just need to find the factors of this. But as soon as this is more than 1 and this 2, 3, 4, up to any other value, pick this value, multiply by the constant c over here, and now find the factors of that. So that will pick 2 times 3, that will give us 6. So you find factors of 6, that when I add them, I get the middle one. When I multiply them, I get that particular 6, okay, or that particular number. And that's how come we pick 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Then 2, negative 2, and 3 give me negative 6 when I multiply them. When I add them, it gives me positive 6, and that's why we chose that. I can go ahead and factorize. These are the same. Factorize 2x out, leaving x. So when I multiply 2x times x, I'll get x squared minus 2x times what will give me 2x here, that's 1. When I multiply these by this, I'll just get the negative 2. Plus, here we have 3, so I can factor the 3 out. We have x minus 1, such that when I pick 3 times x, I'll get 3x. When I pick 3 times negative 1, I'll get negative 3. And this is equal to 0. Okay? I can go ahead. These brackets are the same, so you can repeat only one of them, and then write their factors. So I have 2x plus 3 multiplied by this. This is equal to 0. Okay? So for 2x plus 3 equal to 0, we pick this bracket equal to 0 and find x. And then you pick this bracket equal to 0 and find x. So you have this to be equal to, this going across the equal sign is negative 3, and I divide through by, we divide through this is going, and this is going to be equal to negative 3 over 2. All right. Again, I pick x minus 1 and equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. Also, like so, you can draw a conclusion. The values of x are negative 3, 2, and 1. All right. That is for the question 3. Now, if it's a quadratic equation, the power here is squared, you should know that you get 2 answers. That's how come we have the 2 answers here. When it is exponent 3, it means you have 3 answers. When it's exponent 1 means it's just there's no figure there at the top there. So it just means that you get 1 answer. So when it's linear equations, you get only 1 answer. When it's quadratic equation, you get 2 answers. When it's a cubic equation, you get 3 answers. When it exceeds that to any other polynomial, you get that particular number of solutions. Okay. Now the last one, which is saying that we solve for 5 exponent negative 3x and all is equal to 125. This, when you see the exponent here, what will come to your mind is that they are taking it from indices, and you have to apply the laws of indices into it. The laws of indices state that if I'm able to make this to be equal to this, and the base are the same, then it means that the exponent m will be equal to n. So here we have to make sure that this will also be 5 exponent something. Then I'll be able to equate the top. So this implies that when I have 5 to be equal to 5 exponent 3 will give me 125. So that is 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is going to be 125. Okay. Now that the bases are the same, I can equate the exponent. So negative 3x is equal to 3. Right? We are looking for the x. So we divide through by negative 3. And this is going to cancel that, leaving x to be equal to 1. We are solving for it. Once we finish, try testing to see if you get this. The left hand side will equal to the right hand side. So we have 5 exponent negative 3. So this is negative answer here. In the bracket negative 1. And this will be equal to 5. Negative 3 times negative 1 will give me positive 3, which is equal to the right hand side, and that shows that your answer is correct. So that is all that these questions are requiring us to do. And please don't forget to leave a like so that YouTube can promote my videos, and more to the point, give me a subscribe and share to bless a friend. If you don't understand anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to help you out. If any topic you want me to help you in, you can put that in the comment section and I'll help you out. And once again, the tools I'm using for this recording, I will put the links in the description. If you want to go and get them, I have a microphone, I have my tripod stand and other stuff. I'll put it in the comment section, so the description section, sorry, so you can go and get them, and then you can also start doing some things like this. Thank you and have a nice time.